Good day everyone, we are the Group B. We are here to share our opinion about trending issue of jail and prison in the Philippines.
Good day everyone, I am Raylene Emrial, I am from 2 Delta and I am going to share my knowledge regarding the trends and issues of jails and prisons in the Philippines. One of the major issues of jails and prisons in the Philippines is that the overcrowding of correctional facilities. Overcrowding may be lead to increased violence, increased prevalence of communicable and chronic disease, mental illness, and etc. We can reduce overcrowding by the means of reducing the number of offenders in prison, shortening the time spent of offenders in prison, and last one is that we must increase the system capacity. That's all. Thank you.
In our country, the main issue of our jails and prisons is the budget or the lack of budget. We can see it through the overcrowding prisoners in different jails in our country and the deficiency of the supply of their needs as a human. And this situation makes it difficult for them as a detainee. Although they have done bad or they have violated the law, they are still human and they should treat as a human. And now that we are still in pandemic, the detainee has a risk to be infected in virus because in their situations, the social distancing which is required to be practiced to avoid the risk of the virus, which is the COVID-19, is not possible to happen due to their situation, in which Human Rights Watch suggested that they should release those prisoners who is old and those with underlying medical condition who would be a greater risk if they became infected. With the help of this suggestion, it can reduce the prisoners in prison. In the same time, the risk of the virus, which is the COVID-19.
Hello, I'm Angelica Franco. For me, some of the prison issue in the Philippines are too much population inside the jail and lack of hygienic equipment inside the prison. Difficult for people when crowded inside the jail. They can be no longer move in the crowded and difficulty in sleeping. The second one is lack of hygiene equipment inside the prison. May cause illness in inmates similarly found when not bathing may have skin disease. And some trends that can possibly affect to overall operation, just like when too crowded inside the prison, when you're just always together seeing each other, the positive effect is that you can be friends, and the negative effect is when there is a feeling buzz, surely there will be trouble.
I am Catherine A. Bautista. There are a number of issues and challenges that commonly affect the prison around the world, including overcrowding, healthcare, mental health care, and privatization. The issue related to overcrowding include illness and death tolls in the thousands. This has been the case at the New Bilibid Prison or NBP. Other problems include the high death tolls and at NBP. According to Ernesto Tamayo, the hospital medical chief, these deaths are due to overcrowding, dirty living condition, and intimate violence. At 2019 Philippine Senate hearing, Tamayo said that there are uncontrollable outbreaks of pulmonary tuberculosis in addition to overcrowding, poor living condition, and inmates violence. Corruption is a problem in prison as well.
The trends and issues that may have in the jails in our country are prison population, overcrowding in correctional facilities, improvement of prisons conditions, increase of drug-related offenders, and staff safety and inmate violation.